David was like many of us, working hard, staying quiet, playing safe. He went through the motions day after day, following the well-worn path of least resistance. But deep inside, a small voice whispered that he was meant for more. David knew he was living small, his true potential locked away behind walls of fear and self-doubt. In his younger days, David used to dream big. He imagined himself standing on stage, using his voice to inspire others and make a difference in the world. His eyes would light up as he pictured himself confidently addressing crowds, sharing ideas that could change lives. But as the years passed, those dreams began to fade. Doubt crept in like a slow-growing vine, wrapping around his aspirations and choking them off. Fear whispered in his ear, telling him he wasn't good enough, that it was safer to stay silent. And so, little by little, David gave up on his dreams, until one unexpected moment changed everything. It wasn't a dramatic, life-altering event. There were no flashing lights or sudden epiphanies. Instead, it was a small, seemingly insignificant choice. To speak up. During a team meeting at work, when everyone else stayed silent, David found the courage to voice his opinion. His heart raced, his palms sweated, but he pushed through the discomfort. And in that moment, something shifted. As the words left his mouth, David felt a spark of his old self reignite. He remembered who he truly was and what he was capable of. Inspired by this small victory, David decided to start small. He began practicing in the safety of his own room, recording short messages on his phone and playing them back. At first, he cringed at the sound of his own voice, but he persevered. Each day, he challenged himself to speak a little longer, to tackle slightly more difficult topics. With every recording, his confidence grew. It wasn't because life suddenly became easier, or his fears magically disappeared. No, David's courage blossomed because he finally believed in the power of his own voice. As he continued to practice and push himself, David realized that the power he sought had always been within him. It wasn't something he needed to find or acquire from outside. All he had to do was give himself permission to tap into it. This revelation was both liberating and humbling. David understood that the same was true for everyone, including you. We all have a unique voice, a perspective, and experiences that can inspire and impact others. The key is to speak up, to act on our convictions, and to rise above our self-imposed limitations. David's journey from silence to self-expression wasn't always smooth. There were setbacks and moments of doubt. But with each step forward, he felt more alive, more aligned with his true self. He started volunteering to lead presentations at work. He joined a local Toastmasters club to hone his public speaking skills. Eventually, he even organized a TEDx event in his community, bringing together diverse voices to share ideas worth spreading. If David's story resonates with you, don't keep your own voice silent any longer. You don't have to start big. Remember, David's transformation began with a single moment of courage in a routine meeting. Start today, right where you are. Speak up in your next team discussion. Share your ideas with a friend. Write down your thoughts and post them online. Each small act of self-expression builds upon the last, creating a momentum that can carry you towards your dreams. The world needs your unique perspective, your ideas, and your passion. By unleashing your power, you not only transform your own life, but also have the potential to inspire and uplift others. Think about the ripple effect of your voice, how one word from you could spark a chain reaction of positive change. David's story is a reminder that we all have untapped potential within us. It's a call to action for anyone who has ever felt small or insignificant. Your voice matters, your ideas have value, and the power to make a difference is already inside you, waiting to be unleashed. So take a deep breath, find your courage, and take that first step. Speak, act, rise, unleash your power. The world is waiting to hear what you have to say. If this story touched you, don't let it end here. Let it be the catalyst for your own journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Start today. Unleash your power. And remember, every great movement begins with a single voice. Subscribe and like for more real stories that inspire. Together, we can create a world where every voice is heard and every person's potential is realized.